Hey everybody, this is the Aggressively Medium podcast with Lee and Josh.
Hey,
Episode 79.
79.
79. This is coming out the day we're recording it, most likely.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to have to.
Or tomorrow. Might come out tomorrow.
Does it come out on Saturdays?
I mean, if we record it
Yeah.
on Friday, sometimes it does.
Yeah, well. What can you do?
Riley Vos actually texted me today and said, F both of us, since the podcast wasn't ready yet.
It's supposed to come out today.
Yeah, but...
Does it usually come out Friday mornings?
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. on Friday.
Oh, we're way behind then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, Riley.
He needed it for his workout, he
That's
said.
what he tells me every time that he listens to us while
Why
he
you
works
listening
out.
to us when you're working out?
We help him pump.
I guess so. Yeah, one more rep, Riley.
Yeah.
I remember we did that once.
Did you do it?
We were like, keep going. But, anywho's, last week we had me sleep talking.
Ugh.
And if you forgot what it sounds like this. So we had somebody text in and say it sounded like that I was saying, you're not stewing it right. So somebody wasn't stewing the stew right or well
Is
enough.
stew a verb? I know you can like stew on something.
Yeah, you're stewing.
Yeah.
You're making a stew. Would that be I'm stewing?
Cook. Yeah.
But thank you, Jason Taylor. He's called in, he's done a bunch of stuff in the past. Huh?
Do I know who that is?
Not personally.
Okay.
No.
You got all these friends I'm starting to meet, and I don't remember any of their names.
Well, this is a guy that I said we called him Muff, and I don't know why we call him Muff.
No.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Jason, thank you for texting in.
When I read that on the notes, it's like, does Jason have a cell phone?
Oh, my son, my
Your
7-year-old, 6-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Y'all
texted
gave him
in.
a phone?
He said,
I bet that'd be wild, though. Just he texted you stuff randomly that he was thinking about. I bet you,
ain't no telling. Well, so he did that from my mom's house one time. Did I tell you about that?
No.
So he was at my mom's house and apparently got a hold of her phone and started texting me. And I was like, what the heck is my mom saying? So it started off, good morning. I said, morning.
Hey, Mom.
And then said, how are you feeling better now? And I said, I didn't feel bad yesterday. I was just tired. And then he responded back, keep praying. And I said, praying for who? He said, Meg, okay? I said, she's okay too. She was just tired. Which at that point, I called my mom. And she was like, I haven't been texting you.
Yeah.
And so Jason was sitting there
That's
texting.
funny.
Yeah. So 6 years old, and he's already texting as good as my mom does because it was a very convincing,
Yeah.
convincing mom.
And even with the misspells and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. How are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
Could have mistaken that for my own mother.
Lana got a hold of my mom's phone a couple weeks ago and used all of her boosts in a game she plays.
Oh.
Used them all.
Jason
Yeah.
Jason got a hold of my phone the other day and used all my texts for the month.
All your minutes.
All my minutes, yeah.
Dang.
He was calling.
Well, if you were upset about it,
mm-hmm.
I gotta. This is supposedly the most that you're relaxed instantly
Okay.
from doing this. It's called the 4-7-8 method.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from yoga.
Are you sleepy?
Yeah.
You sound sleepy.
Yeah, I'm always sleepy. That was a good transition. You just stomped all over it.
Sorry.
I didn't even say speaking of being
just-
upset.
Well,
I'm just real tranquil. I'm just
Yeah.
talking normal. Yeah.
You were slurring your speech there for a minute. I thought you were asleep yourself.
This is how I normally talk. It's called the 4-7-8 method. It's a breathing technique.
4-7-8. So
Yep.
this will help you fall asleep
Yeah, the article said this is how you fall asleep instantly.
Ooh, instantly.
Which I don't need that, but
I feel like I do need that.
yeah, I'm gonna add that to the would you rather's at the end.
Okay.
Because I've thought about this a lot actually. Okay, so it comes from yoga and stuff, but you don't have to do all the weird crap with it. It's just breathing.
So this is down while you're doing downward dog in the bed.
Yeah,
with your wife.
You're doing downward dog with your wife. Okay, whatever y'all do.
Hey,
with broomsticks
don't
and
knock
stuff.
it till
whatever,
you try
man.
it, bro.
I'll try anything twice. All right. Breathe in through your nose for a count of 4 seconds. All right, you ready? Hold on. Look, keep your eyes open. No, we're doing it together.
Okay, we're staring at each other.
And then I'm gonna count like this. So
this is gonna be so relaxing looking into your eyes.
You ready?
Yeah.
Go. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Exhale for 8 seconds. Do you feel relaxed?
I think that's just hypoxia.
Do you feel
that's
tranquil?
From holding my breath.
Do you feel tranquil?
I think my brain cells were dying.
I gotta hold my head up.
It's because you're about to pass out. You're lightheaded.
I was already sleepy.
You're lightheaded.
Yeah. So you breathe in for your nose for 4 seconds.
Yeah. So you take a gasp of air and then hold it for half a minute.
No.
And then
you breathe in slowly you breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, then slowly exhale for 8 seconds. And it's supposed to be just the tops.
Maybe I'm just hyped up on coffee. This is not.
I'm just kidding.
Watch out.
I'm just telling you. That's what it said.
So,
I don't feel worse.
I don't know that I feel any better, but maybe you're supposed to do it over a period of time, and that's what
it says. You should only have to do it once, but it says like wash, rinse, repeat if needed. So like keep doing it if you need to, but
yeah,
once should help.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
What if you you were laying in bed at night and you heard your wife go?
Well, it didn't say to do. It didn't say to do that. Yeah. If that's what it said to do, that'd be crazy. But it's not what it said to do.
It felt like that's what we were doing.
You don't make me mad.
You've been saying
all my articles.
You've been saying I'm gonna be mad this whole time.
You're gonna make me mad.
You
know what made me mad? Is yesterday I put $75 in my pickup truck.
Woo!
The machine shut off before I was full.
The machine shut off?
So they don't go above $75.
I had no idea of that.
Yeah. I've only done it twice. But the other one, I was filling up like 6 of those red gas tanks. 75, because like if there's a spill or a leak or something, and then
I got you.
It'll
only be $75 worth. Yeah.
But so it shuts off at 75. I like coasted into the gas station, unleaded, regular.
Yeah, you wasn't putting premium or diesel in
No. No. I only put diesel in it on long trips.
Yeah. You know what I like to do is mix it like a suicide.
Yeah.
Just like little unleaded.
And drink it.
Little, yeah.
Or I'll hit all 3 buttons.
Yeah.
And then, well, there's whatever. But yeah, so $75.
How much is gas a gallon?
3 something here.
It's
and
like
we're
5
usually
something
low.
on the coast.
We're usually low.
Yeah.
And it's above, it was.
In California, it's 5 something.
Well, if you think I've got a 27-gallon tank, 28-gallon tank.
Yeah.
And it shut off before I filled the tank at $75.
God. So.
And it's just like
yeah.
So that's where we're at now.
Freaking, hey, gas is, I've been saying it for.
And then did you see the headline from that?
I don't think so.
Dude, the way.
You all right over there?
No, because I send myself a bunch of stuff on Instagram. I'll text myself articles.
You've got all these different.
I got to do better. But I saw an article that was saying, like, from the White House, like, yes, we know that gas prices are high, but they brought it back to, like, we've got to fight climate change now. So you're raising gas prices?
Well, so here's all right.
Because that should be illegal.
Let's for just a second. Let's do.
Can I do this and sit back?
No, you're not in the camera at all.
Oh man, I'm so sleepy.
Just wake up.
Is this all right? This is fine.
Probably.
I'm in the shot. I'm so tired.
So for me to fill up my car, I'm just go with me here.
On Lightning.
On Lightning, $5.61 at the house.
That's fine.
I'm just saying, if you're complaining about gas prices, there's a real easy way to get out of that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Because I don't trust it.
What don't you trust?
You ever seen a lithium mine?
Have you ever seen a crude oil manufacturing facility?
Yeah.
Not great.
Lithium mines are the worst.
Okay. I don't care about climate change.
I don't either.
I'm saying from a
dollars and cents.
Dollars and cents. That's all I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, it's not. No, I can't say that. Okay. I can't.
What?
I'm not going to say that.
What?
Nope.
Say it.
What's next? What you got, pal? Gas? Did you even turn the camera on?
Yeah, I'm just making sure you're in the shot.
I'm
still.
in it.
But no, hey, why are we moving on so quick?
Because I can't say what I was going to say.
What were you going to say? Figure out a version that you can.
I
say.
didn't use my personal debit card for that gas, so it doesn't bother me that much.
It's a business expense.
Yeah.
I get that.
It's still money, but it's not.
Yeah, but I mean, you could be
I just didn't want to say it ain't my money.
Yeah, you could be pocketing that $70.
I could pocket 75 cents of that $70 because that's about what I make.
Well, I'm saying from the business standpoint, you're spending $75.
Yeah.
I spend $5 filling mine up. That's $70 every time you fill up. It's just going right back into the bank account.
That's fine.
I'm just
Yeah.
There from what we understand currently about the Earth, there's a finite amount of gas. Supposedly. That's what I said. From what we understand right now.
Yeah.
There's a finite supply of it.
Yeah. There's a finite supply of lithium.
Yeah.
For all these batteries.
So the newer they call them the standard range plus Teslas don't use lithium. They use nickel.
But it's still a precious metal that we have a limited resource of.
But we
just need to go back to the Flintstones pedal cars.
Absolutely. That's the game plan.
Well, we were better for it when you couldn't just travel. You knew your neighbors, you knew your community better because,
Neighbors.
no, but I mean, just in general, like if it's a real hassle to leave Tuscaloosa, you get to know Tuscaloosa better and the people in it.
I feel like I've done that as well though.
That's fine.
And I can.
So
leave
you're
town.
perfect.
No, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying we're every day.
I was halfway joking.
Every day they're figuring out better ways to make batteries.
Sure.
And making them better and making them more economical, or making them out of material that we have more supply of than lithium or nickel or.
Fine.
So
and with that, when that's where it's at, I'll get an electric car.
I don't think that's what you're holding out on. It's not like, oh, lithium. We've only got so much lithium.
I care about the earth a lot.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
I'm very sure you do.
I'm really concerned that we're causing all these things and that the planet doesn't just go through a warming and cooling phase on its own.
Yeah.
We humans in the last 75 years have destroyed billions of years of the planet doing what it does.
Yeah. Well, cattle causes more.
Cattle poots.
Yeah. Which, if you want to take that back, bison were all over the freaking place.
Pooting a bunch.
You
don't think dinosaurs pooted? Big giant dinosaurs didn't poot? They had huge poots.
That's why we have natural gas now.
Well, that's a ball. Yeah. Yeah.
It's there is climate change. I'm not disputing
Well,
that there's
climate change is just that's like
yeah.
their water's wet.
Yeah.
The climate changes.
There is climate change currently.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Sure.
Do I think we're causing a lot of it? We're probably not helping, but it's a process. I mean, I saw a thing the other day that was talking about like over the years how climate change has changed. And up until like 1980 something, it was like the earth is going to freeze. If we don't stop, we're putting a hole in the ozone layer.
Well,
we're getting colder and colder and colder. And now we're...
Well, that's 12,000 years ago or 15,000 years ago. The United States was under like layers of ice.
Supposedly.
No, it was.
Supposedly.
It was.
It's not in my Bible.
It was. It wasn't in mine either. But all you got to do, like, the oceans are rising, right? Remember? We're about to drown. We're all going to drown. Go look at the Great Wall of China when they built it a million years ago. When did they build the Great Wall of China?
A million years ago.
A million?
Yeah. It was before the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the dinosaurs built it?
Yeah.
So where...
The T-Rex.
Yeah. Well, again, back to the Flintstones, because he did construction with all those
he had
dinosaurs.
that. yeah.
If you look at the end of the Great Wall of China where it goes into the ocean, wherever that is over there, I know a lot about it. That's why I'm being real specific. Mm-hmm. It's at the same level of the wall.
Well,
of where it was I think it was like 500 years ago.
Yeah, but that was because there were with the
what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So since the Great Wall of China was built
a million years ago by the dinosaurs,
the water level's the same.
Yeah, but it was because of the
thing.
Yeah,
the lithium batteries.
Yeah, the batteries.
Yep.
Yeah. The Great Flood.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Genghis Khan and
that's
Noah.
What it was. Noah. There was the Great Flood, and that's when they were building the Great Wall of China. Mm-hmm. And then after the flood happened, the water came back down. And they were like, "Crap! Now we're exposed." But over the years, we've helped China with the Great Wall again by having cattle poots.
Yes.
And raised the ocean back up.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're going to help us build the border wall on.
Oh, that's Mexico. Mexico's paying for that.
Well, but China's going to help.
Mexico is paying for it.
They can pay for it, but China's going to build it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tit for tat.
Seems
we built
seems
theirs.
About right.
We built theirs. They're going to build ours.
Seems about right.
Now that you got anything else on gas prices? Other than it's just so frustrating, man.
Yeah. But I don't have that frustration anymore. And I'm not trying to pull you over to the other side. I'm just saying that is a daily frustration that I don't have to deal with anymore. I used to just go to the gas pump and just didn't even look at the price.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I'm going to go in there and be like, "You sure you can't do $1.25 on that gallon?"
At the gas station, yeah.
That's what. It also frustrates me when I'm at like a restaurant or something and they tell me the price. Like if I'm at Taco Casa and I like order my food and they're like, "That'll be $7.79."
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me what it costs. I'm going to pay you.
But that's to help you if you're like looking for change and stuff.
But I'm not going to be like, $7.70. All right, hold on.
That's a good price at Taco Casa.
Take the Sanchos off of there.
You're not getting much for $7.79 at Taco Casa.
You're getting a taco.
Yeah. With a regular sized tea.
Yeah. It is, but I will say it is nice to not have that stress anymore of just.
And then when the grid goes down, I'll still be able to get gas and you're going to be walking.
How are you going to be able to get gas if the grid goes down?
I'll pump it myself.
Those are electric pumps.
I'll pump it out of the ground myself.
With what?
Out of the tank.
With what?
A water hose.
You're going to siphon it out of.
Done it before.
The siphon on the other end has to be lower than the tank that you're pulling it from.
Yeah, so the tank underground.
No.
Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
I'll figure it out.
Meanwhile, the grid's going to be down for like 2 hours.
But
and then I'll just plug it back up, or I'll already have a charge ready to go.
you hope.
Yeah, I hope. Anyways, I feel like these are like. Let's just move on.
Okay.
So, I have recently found this TikTok account that is what they do is they find all these TikToks from people who are African American, and it's all the funny names that they have for white people.
Oh.
And this guy's like creating a list of all these funny names.
About, like Honky and Cracker and stuff, or like
it's but like more creative.
Oh.
Like these are like creative. Like the first one I saw was.
Are you gonna read them or is it a video?
No, I'm gonna read them.
Dang, you got to do it in a black voice though.
I'm definitely not doing that.
Well, we won't get the full aesthetic then.
The first one was the one that I saw first was Cornstarch Crusaders, which is okay, but cauliflower pigeons. That's pretty good.
Good.
I think it's funny. Mayo sapiens.
That's funny. This is racist. I'm uncomfortable.
I'm not. I think it's hilarious.
I'm mad. Can you tell how mad I am?
Crystal methamphetamine powdered iguanas.
Iguanas.
Napkin Americans.
I like it. Instead of native.
Instead of native. Them napkin Americans. Cocaine crawlers.
Man.
The unseasoned ones.
I like that.
You got us on that one.
Unless you count garlic salt.
Well, the next one is garlic ghosts.
That's fine.
So,
I'll be a garlic ghost.
would you be a milk monster?
I don't drink milk.
Because you're white. Yeah.
Now, if it was strawberry milk monsters,
Well, you're not. If you were a redhead, maybe.
well, I was the only person in my school that drank strawberry milk.
I like a good strawberry
I could
milk.
drink a gallon of it, boy.
What about grape milk?
Never heard of it.
Me neither.
Yeah. Do you remember
just
that
come up with
purple ketchup?
Oh, yeah.
The purple and
well,
green.
it was green first. Yeah, green.
But they had green and purple. It was so salty.
It tasted the same to me.
It had so much more salt in it.
Speaking of salt, what about a salt settler?
I like it.
You'd be a salt settler?
Yeah.
The Pilgrim Patch Kids.
Pilgrim Patch.
What about a chalk walker?
Yep.
Pasty Pops.
I've been called that.
You've been called Pasty Pops.
Yep.
Dried glue residue.
I reported a guy for calling me that one
Yeah.
time.
What about an alabaster gecko? I don't get the lizard references.
Yeah, there's
the
a
gecko
lot of
and the
lizards
iguanas,
and stuff, yeah.
but
And alabaster,
just the white, alabaster white.
you know, I'm talking into
You're
it.
not close enough.
There. I'm in it. My mustache is touching it. Up until this moment, I thought alabaster was the color of your hat.
Oh no!
I don't know why I thought it was maroon.
Huh?
It's white, alabaster?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I thought that.
That's why only white people live in alabaster.
That's not true at all. Huh.
That's why they called it alabaster.
It's white, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like ivory.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it was a dark red until this moment.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I could be wrong. I mean,
No, well, I'm sure alabaster white is a term I've heard before, but sure enough, it's white as can be.
yep, just like you and me.
Huh. Well, yeah, I guess I am an alabaster gecko then.
I don't get the gecko.
No.
But what about a ghostly aardvark?
That's fine too.
Parchment paper platoon.
Platoon? Gosh.
Peeled potato.
Yeah. Now I can get on board with peeled potato.
I could see peeled potato. Maybe a peeled potato that's been left out.
Do you know what? So there's not many things that I would correct Chick-fil-A on.
Mm-hmm.
if they'd peel them potatoes before they waffled them, I might get on board with waffle
I think.
fries.
Well, I mean, they peel them. They just ain't real concerned about the peel.
No, they don't.
You got a hole like on the edges around the.
No, they don't peel them because when they run them through the waffle machine maker, the two ends are the ones that are like wedges.
Oh yeah.
They don't peel them. That takes forever. I know why they don't peel them.
Well, but if it was just don't eat the caps ones.
Yeah,
The
I
rest of
also
them are-
just waffle fries are gross.
I'm not a big fan.
Just do. Okay, so if we're gonna fix it, if Chick-fil-A did like Checkers fries,
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I never eat anywhere else for anything else.
Or I'll tell you, he's got a good French fry.
Wendy's new fries are way more
I saw
crispy. They are so good.
They came out with a new batch.
They're crispy.
Popeyes has got a good fry.
It's the same as Checkers.
Seasoned fries.
Yeah.
Seasoned fries are fantastic.
Yeah.
You know what you look like to me?
What?
An untitled document.
I like it.
Just white.
Just a white sheet
Just
of
a
paper.
white sheet of paper. Bleach bandit.
Mm-hmm. A background light that I'm staring into right now. It's
Don't
very
stare
white.
into it.
Very white.
Oh, flower flea.
All right.
You dadgum flower ranger.
Flower Ranger.
That's pretty clever.
That's also a term for a homosexual, I think. The Flower Ranger.
I mean, the shoe still fits.
Yeah.
Bar cloth.
Ooh. They're not white.
Crystal Columbus.
I like it.
That's all I got.
Dang.
But that was a bunch of them. I thought they were hilarious.
Huh.
I am in no way it's like people are going through TikTok and seeing a funny name that a black person is calling a white person.
These are real? I thought it was just a dude making up the white stuff.
No.
Oh.
These are people from like black people that are calling white people that like they'll like stitch a video or like have the video in front and then they'll say something beside it.
You know the video we watched of the forced idiot. What was the thing where the dad was asleep with the baby?
Shit.
Intentional or
Something incompetence.
yeah. Anyway,
Weaponized incompetence.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the title of the episode. I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, the black lady that was talking on that like stitched into that thing, I called her a Sheba on the episode, and I was like, I've heard that my whole life, but I don't know what that means. I had to look it up, and it doesn't mean anything. I was like, man, we're gonna get in trouble. But yeah, I called her a big Sheba,
Big Sheba.
which means nothing. It doesn't even like Urban Dictionary doesn't even have a thing for Sheba.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't some kind of
I've heard that my whole life as well.
yeah.
Um,
You ever heard of keebing something up?
Keeb?
Keeb.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. It's when you like mess something up real bad.
Mm. We just call that
Pulling a Josh.
a Meg.
Watch. Oh, she doesn't listen to this show.
Yeah. You got to talk up.
I'm talking fine.
You're not.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
I swear you're not.
My
been sitting here
mustache
watching the
is
levels.
tickling this thing.
I've been watching the levels.
It's fine. I'm watching them too.
Yeah. You want me
It's
to turn
fine.
it back down where it was and then watch the
Nope.
levels?
No. No.
All right. Speaking of forcing you to talk up.
Yeah. Do you have this article? You want me to read it?
No, you're the one that brought it up. What do you want?
No, we were talking about this.
It's in the notes.
Well, I get frustrated because I don't know where my stuff is because I send so much stuff to myself on different things.
All
Let
right.
me find it. I'm gonna find it.
While you're looking that up,
I'm gonna find it.
I just got a new iPhone.
That's cool.
Brand new iPhone 13. And I was messing around with them at the store, and it's the same thing as the phone that I have.
Yeah.
There is nothing. It's gotten to the point with cell phone technology where it's so lackluster.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care to get a new phone. If this one's battery didn't last 3 hours,
It's because you're on it a lot too.
not really a lot. come over to the fire station or something, and the battery's only lasting for 3 hours. Where it messed me up, so when I went to that concert a couple weeks ago, and me and the people that I was with split up to go to two different bands, to see two different bands, and my phone was on like 5%. And then I was like, if my phone goes out, how the heck am I going to get back with them? This is a big festival. But it's like, okay, well, this one takes better pictures. I'm not a daggum photographer. I'm not a wedding photographer. I'm not taking this thing to Yosemite and gonna sell prints after when I get back. I don't understand. But also, like, what is the next step to make it something that you'd be like, oh, I gotta get that.
The USB-C charger instead of lightning cable.
That's the only thing.
It prints out money. I don't know. I've about got all I need right here.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but like, they're gonna have to advance the technology to some degree.
I remember I had the 8 Plus. Bring the Plus back, where the screen's like a quarter-inch bigger.
Oh, those are Max now.
MAX or MACS?
MAX.
Okay.
So the iPhone 13 Max is the.
I can get on board with a bigger phone.
See, this size is the perfect for me size.
Yeah.
It fits well in my hand.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm going to drop it all the time. It's not cumbersome.
Or maybe make it where it's like, I don't know, this might be stupid, but like the case is already on it. Like it is the case. Like there's like the old Nextels that you could throw across the room.
Make it more indestructible.
Not glass.
Yeah.
On the backside.
Yeah.
So where
that
I
seems
have
ridiculous.
to buy a case, like just make it to where it's like this already.
If I can throw my phone across the room.
Or just drop it out of my lap.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they have got the glass has gotten a lot better because I remember back in the day that thing falls and it's 100%. It's gonna shatter.
But like if you just put a little rubber or like do a collab with OtterBox or something and just have it to where the back is like not glass.
Yeah, or just make it not glass.
Yeah, you could make it out of plastic because nobody in their right mind is like, man, I'm glad they did a bunch of like design on my blue phone. That's the second time I've ever taken it out of the case.
Yeah.
Save that $100.
Yeah.
And just make it out of plastic.
The only time I ever feel what my phone feels like is before it goes in the case and after I take it out of the case.
And when I'm taking it back to the store to get the trade in.
Exactly. Yeah.
But just like make it a little more robust.
Yeah. Because I'm not a fan of like, okay, now we've got like contacts in your eyeballs that are or glasses even that like has the cell phone typed into or like tied into it, because then like you're gonna be sitting somewhere looking like Iron Man, trying to type out a text message to my wife or like swiping photos,
or it like comes down, now I'm typing into my mashed potatoes because I'm not paying attention. And it's like, just make my phone a little bit bigger and a little more robust.
Yeah, robust.
And the USB-C, because it charges way faster than a lightning cable.
The 13's got the USB-C.
It does.
Yeah, but I would say more robust. But then even then, it's like, well, that's not going to make me want to get.
Oh no,
the new iPhone.
No.
Because they used to be like, oh, this iPhone can do something that this one can't.
I don't think people wait in line anymore for the new iPhones.
I would hope not.
Like they used to.
Yeah,
it was a thing.
Oh yeah, I remember. But I never stood in a line for one.
No,
but because I mean, you just wait like 2 weeks and then all the stores have it again. But take my phone. Do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Just give me the same thing again. That's all.
I'm following a new account on Instagram of it's a phone. It's like an what are these called?
Phones?
Not, but like just in general, they're like technology. Mm-hmm. So like laptops and stuff, they clean them. And so they've got it's like a microscope and they're digging and pulling out all kind of It's like those pimple popper videos, but it's for like digging out junk in your phone. Or and it's a guy that does it like professionally.
Did you ever watch the hydraulic press videos?
Yes. It's very soothing.
I'll tell you one that I've gotten on recently is this guy who goes to the junkyard and finds like old motors and stuff.
Cleans them up.
No, he melts everything down.
Now that's cool.
He takes apart. He just goes to the junkyard and whatever he can find, and then any like alloy components to it, he just melts them down into like bricks. And I don't know why I'm so intrigued.
I watch pressure washing videos.
Yeah, was it me and you that were talking about like
maybe I love them.
That's like a moment where it's like, oh, I don't have to think about anything.
It's stress free.
Yeah. Whoever it was that I was talking to said that it's as men, we can do that where it's like we can just turn our brains off. But there was something that he read that was like women can't just turn their brains off.
Yep.
Like I don't have to have a stream of consciousness at all times. Like my brain's just not actively like, well, what about this? What about this? What about that? It's like I can stare at a point on the wall and forget everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's why I like those videos because my brain doesn't have to think at all.
They left for Charlotte this morning, and last night Anna was really stressed packing. She's like, you don't ever just get stressed to the point where you just like freeze up? I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Freeze up?
Just like overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I've never had that thought a day in my life.
Meg's had that.
Well, yeah, it's women and men.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. I was just like, no, I've never been so stressed that I couldn't do something.
Well, and we also talked about, me and Meg talked about this before where something has happened that was like, we don't need to tense up in this situation. We need to be able to work through it. And it's like, I have such a high tolerance at this point for like adrenaline and things that are crazy because that's my job.
Mm-hmm.
Like I run into a burning building, so packing's not that stressful.
Right.
You know, or I think it's just the level to which like you have stress in your life that's going to like it, whether or not it'll back you up or not.
All right, I've had this article pulled up for like 10 minutes. You ready?
Well, yeah.
I'm just going to read it.
We're having a good conversation.
It was good.
Okay.
I just wanted to stomp on it. All right.
Seemed like it.
So this is from Breitbart.
Mm-hmm.
The headline says, so this is in response, it's in the title. Pennsylvania Democrat to introduce forced vasectomy bill in response to Texas pro-life law. That has nothing to do with each other. But all right, here we go. A Pennsylvania state representative announced he is going to introduce legislation that would force men to get vasectomies within 6 weeks of having their third child or their 40th birthday, whichever comes first. State Rep, and this is a man, Christopher Rabb, is creating a bill in response to the Texas Heartbeat Act, a pro-life law that was just enacted in the Lone Star State and bans abortions once a fetal heartbeat is detected. Leftists have been outraged since the law went into effect because they love murdering children. Oh, that's not what it said. Sorry. I was reading ahead. And many claim Republicans made the law to control women's bodies. No, we made the law to control people from murdering infants.
Yeah, and we discussed
talked
that
about
recently, but it wasn't like a law. But so so after your third kid,
you have to get a vasectomy.
Or your 40th birthday.
Yeah. That's fine with me.
But hold on.
just in general, whatever.
Well, so we're China now. You can only have so many kids.
Yeah.
Or
what if she aborted 2 of the kids? Does he get to have 5?
What did it say again? Did it say after you've birthed 3 kids?
What if one of your kids passes away tragically as a 2-year-old?
Or let's just play this one out for a second. You meet your wife when you're 39.
Yeah.
Well, I can't have kids now.
Yeah. As we head towards climax of this heated discourse about this is him being all smart.
Climax
of this heated discourse around this delicate matter, we should come together to address it with surgical precision. We must also commit to mending the social fabric being sliced up by bitter acrimony. That was like his cute little...
Yeah. Well, we're talking about...
Here we go. Making a play off the Texas law, his bill would empower Pennsylvanians to enforce the law by offering a $10,000 reward for reporting to the proper authorities those scofflaws who had not complied with this statute within the allotted time frame. In the Texas law, any person can sue any abortion provider who kills an unborn child after 6 weeks of gestation, and any person can sue anyone who aids or abets an illegal abortion. The person being sued must pay the person doing the suing at least $10,000 per illegal abortion they perform or assist.
Yeah, but you're not. Again, that's a medical facility that's
Just doing something they're not. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like saying, okay, you're going to be fined $10,000 if you do a lobotomy on somebody.
This
and you're
guy
not.
also said in his thing that like men can have children, and he's all
Well, but so okay, let's go back to the you can be fined. You're a medical facility that can be fined.
Mm-hmm.
That was the difference between the Texas law and this one is like, oh, you're not getting a vasectomy, so we're going to charge you money.
right.
We're going to come against you. We're putting a bounty on your head.
Yeah.
Not a medical facility who has insurances and things that specifically for this.
Obviously, this isn't going to pass. This guy's just trying to look cool.
He's just
But
making a
let's say
scene.
in Pennsylvania, this passes. All right.
There'll be a lot of 40-year-old dudes moving out.
Well, but what if you're 40 and we know vasectomies aren't 100%?
Mm-hmm.
So you have that kid after 40. Do we get to put that kid in the electrical chair
Probably.
or hang him?
Probably abortion.
Yeah. But then it's not in his wiener. It's
I would imagine. I mean, at that point, that'd be the only cause that you could. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's.
I don't see where anybody could actually get behind this.
No, and he's got to be
playing it up.
Well, if. So, okay, never mind.
Okay.
I don't want to do that. It's stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
I just don't understand. So, in general, it's nice if we could all like have back and forth conversation with the other side. I don't understand this.
Yeah,
I just don't. We talked about this a couple weeks ago for like 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It has a heartbeat.
Yeah,
person.
Mm-hmm.
What
else
other? There are no more bullet points.
Yeah,
it has a heartbeat.
Yeah,
that's it.
Conception, heartbeat, birth.
Yeah,
those are the three big.
But it's like heartbeat.
Yeah.
Where else in the world does a heartbeat not count as alive?
Yeah.
It doesn't. Unless you are inconvenienced by the baby.
If you're inconvenienced by anything, it needs to be gone.
True.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
With no pushback from it. Yeah.
13-year-old's inconveniencing me.
Yeah.
Let's get him out of here.
Because if it's really about like a woman's body or whatever, you could retroactively like, well, my 3-year-old destroyed my body.
Because once you
get rid of it,
once you keep like pushing that out, because it was like 24 weeks before.
Yeah.
All right. So
24 weeks is like you can have a baby at 24 weeks and it could survive.
Yeah, yeah. That used to be the cutoff though. Was 24 weeks.
It used to be.
All right.
You can't.
But
there is no cutoff.
Let's push it out now. Okay. Well, like 32 weeks.
That thing's about talking at 32 weeks.
Yeah, let's keep pushing it out. All right, we push it out until
38
5 seconds before birth.
You're in labor,
and you decide.
Stick it with a
You
hot
decide
poker.
you're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is it after it comes out of the vaginal canal, or is it before?
Yeah. But
Or
if a heartbeat didn't stop you, why would where it's placed?
Yeah. So okay, now it's out,
and now we're murdered.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
well, let's
too
kill
far.
it. Is it? Because then, all right, let's just keep going with it.
Yeah.
Like, at what point do you decide this is too much? It's like all the other stuff that they're trying to push on the left is like, okay, if you say this, then this is going to come after.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me. No. But let's go lighthearted now.
Good.
These are things that happened more recently than...
So, as a history guy,
Uh-huh.
I want you to like say the thing, and I would like to guess when the date was.
Okay.
And then you'll tell me the actual date.
Okay. So...
Unless that's not how this flows out.
we could do that.
It might be funny how wrong I am.
Yeah. So these are things that probably happened more recently than you think.
Recently than I
More
think.
recently than you think. Okay. So we didn't find out that dinosaurs were killed by a meteor until...
I don't know the date of that, but I know that George Washington didn't know dinosaurs existed.
Yeah. I think we talked about that.
Probably because that's a
episode.
crazy fact. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people in 1776 didn't know about dinosaurs.
Yeah. They would just find a big bone and be like, that was a big horse.
Yeah. A big old elephant.
That's a big old horse. Yeah. So...
A meteor, though, specifically?
Yeah. Meteor killed the dinosaurs. We didn't find out that until...
The 60s.
1991.
I was almost born.
1991.
You were 14. I haven't done one of those in a while. You were in middle school.
Home Alone came out.
Yeah.
And then they were like, hey, guess what?
Meteor.
They killed the dinosaurs, got them.
Wow.
91.
That's insane.
That's this whole list is pretty much like that.
Okay. I like it.
We didn't know how anesthesia worked until
We still don't.
2020. They
Last
just
year.
figured it out this
Yeah.
past year, like last year.
Yeah.
They created it, and this is the same
And it
way
worked.
yeah.
But
And then
are they awake?
so
Is it just blocking out the pain or like a memory wiper?
yeah. Well, we had no idea,
Yeah.
but we knew it worked. They did the same thing with acetaminophen. They came up with acetaminophen, and then like the reps were like, "Oh, okay, cool. So you got this pain reliever."
They did it with the COVID vaccine.
They said, "How does it work?" And they were like, "We don't know."
Oh.
They're like, "What do you mean you don't know?"
You just
It's like,
take a couple of them.
Just
That's
take
how it
some.
works.
Yeah, just take some.
Drink water with
So
it.
we were like yeeting people into unconsciousness and just being like, I don't know.
And then you turn the knob off and they wake up and they're fine
yeah.
unless they're not.
They're
And that's always-
they're either going to be dead or they're going to be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just like the fact that like, all right, hey, we figured this thing out. Mm-hmm. It'll make you unconscious.
You can breathe in this gas.
Yeah.
We can cut you open, do a somersault in your
You're not going
stomach,
to feel none of it.
and then we sew you back up, turn it off, fill you up with acetaminophen we don't know about yet, and proceed.
Good to go. Yeah.
That's wild.
2020. That is crazy. We didn't fully sequence a human genome until
2001.
4 months ago. So in 2003, they
Honestly, I don't
claimed it was completed.
Yeah.
But they were still missing 13%.
I don't even know what it means to sequence a genome.
So to like take a DNA strand and fully sequence it, like you can.
Like a full human one that makes a human? Mm-hmm. That thing's like 1 billion miles long or whatever.
Well, in 2003, they were like, we got it done. And it's kind of like George Bush on the aircraft carrier, mission accomplished in Iraq. And then it's not.
Or to think about like Bitcoin mining, where it's just computer programs going nuts.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be how that genome works. It's just a computer
It's
program.
Just a big, But so we've got one.
Yeah. Okay.
We got one.
Yeah, we came from monkeys.
Yeah. We didn't know why the ocean was salty until
1,000 years ago. I don't know. We know why it's salty.
we didn't figure it out until 1979.
79. Okay. That was close.
1,000 years ago.
We're about
79.
there. It was 40 years ago.
That's not 1,000.
30. Why is it salty?
Oh.
It's the minerals in like all the rocks that it breaks down.
Yeah, but we didn't know that until 79.
Well, I knew that.
Yeah, but you were born after 79.
Yeah, but nobody's ever. I didn't study it.
You're going to have that knowledge after 79.
Yeah, you know sand is seashells? Do you know that? You didn't answer me. Do you know that?
Huh?
Sand is just pulverized seashells.
All of them.
Yeah.
All sand is just seashells.
Yeah, and rock. That
rock. Yeah,
but seashells.
But just seashells would be a little bit too hard to believe because there's a lot of sand.
Well, it's not just any. There's also bones in there. There's a lot of fish.
So it's not.
But it's just sand isn't sand. It's just pulverized other stuff.
That's like saying, hey, you know, peanut butter's made out of corn.
Well, there's some corn in it.
There's corn in it.
A lot of peanuts.
But no,
Sure.
peanut butter's made out of corn. Like, well, there's a bunch of other ingredients in
I
there.
didn't say exclusively seashells.
Okay. We didn't know babies could feel pain until.
What were Adam and Eve's kids' names?
Ham, Sham, and
Japheth. That's Seth.
Ham, Sham. That was Noah.
Yeah. What were Seth, Cain and Abel,
Cain
and
and
Seth. Jesus.
Bill.
Yeah, we're Christian.
Bill and
Cain and Abel.
yeah.
So, yeah.
We didn't know babies could feel pain until Cain and Abel.
Yeah, it was the first kid born when he cried.
1987.
That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? So in 86, they were just like, why is this kid crying when we pinch him?
Yeah, they didn't think that they could feel pain.
1889?
No, 1987.
I don't believe any of that.
When Back to the Future was released,
Well,
we did not use anesthesia on babies.
Oh, well, that's a little different. That's terrible.
Like they would perform surgeries on babies without anesthesia.
But baby, that's stupid.
Just because they're not going to remember it?
No.
So you could beat them up until they can remember.
No, but why would you not think a baby could feel pain?
I guess we didn't think their pain receptors were all the way developed or something. Or
But have you ever seen a baby cry?
yeah, but babies cry about everything. It ain't necessarily just because of pain.
But
that's just their only external
If you
reaction.
pinch a baby in 1986, if you prick it and it cries, and we were just like, oh, that's crazy. What?
Why is it crying like that?
Yeah.
I just
Stupid
football
baby.
punted this baby through through the end zone.
But like, so you've got a baby and an adult, and you prick the adult, and they're like, ow, and then you prick the baby, and they're like, ow. We're like, that baby's crazy. That baby doesn't feel that.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
yeah, hey, let's not give it the gas. We don't know how it works.
Yeah. Maybe they were worried about it.
I don't know.
The gas having, I don't know.
Okay, so it took us until blank to confirm what was at the center of the Milky Way.
The center of the Milky Way?
Mm-hmm. It's not nougat.
Yeah. Is it not a cow?
No.
We don't know. The center of the Milky Way.
So theorized.
Yeah.
It's a supermassive black hole
Okay.
that everything's, which we can't see black holes. So
Yeah.
but it was 2002.
Okay.
That one, I didn't want that to be the finale.
Good.
So
I'm really glad you didn't end with the theorized black hole.
the Heimlich Maneuver wasn't invented until
Well, Heimlich was, I don't know. I just made it.
would this help you? Dr. Heimlich died in 2016.
Oh, wow. 94.
74.
70. Gosh, he was old.
But still.
Unless he came up with it when he was like 12.
Yeah, he might have.
Yeah.
1974, though.
Dang.
Well, he wouldn't have to be that old. My dad was born in 42, and he's still alive.
And he'd have been 30. Okay. So he died like a normal person.
Yeah.
Okay. Hope he
He
didn't
must
choke.
have been 106.
He didn't choke.
Well,
What if
so-
he did?
1974.
But that they didn't have a term for it because they've probably been hucking.
The Heimlich Maneuver was not invented until then. People weren't hucking.
If you tell me some knight back in the day wasn't choking on a turkey leg and somebody didn't come up behind them and oof, then it was invented whenever the first person did that.
74.
The first time somebody was choking on something and the first time somebody squeezed their stomach from behind to dislodge the thing was in 74. Bull.
It was considered an untreatable disease back.
To choke? That's ridiculous.
You saw somebody choking and
Yeah.
You're at a restaurant like,
God
"Dadgummit."
forbid. Get the coffin.
Sucks for
Man.
Bobby.
Dang.
He should have chewed his food better.
Yeah. I wish I could just
Do
use
something.
common sense and think to push it out.
It's common sense for us. But
People weren't stupid back then.
I'm not. It's common sense for us because it's a thing that was invented. That's like saying, "Oh, it's common sense for rocket fuel."
Now, I bet Heimlich came up with like the steps. Like it was like, this is what you do, and it was written down. But you can't tell me some caveman didn't Heimlich another caveman.
I'm just telling you.
Now, it might not have been written down or put in an article, but there's no way that the first Heimlich was in 1974. So in 1973, people that are choking, you just kind of walked away from them,
Yeah.
threw a sheet over them.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
back
they'll
then
be
you
done
were
in a
probably
minute.
like, I don't want their spirit to catch me or something.
In the 70s,
I need to walk away.
we were fighting Vietnam then.
Yeah, and Indians probably.
What does that have to do with anything? Was that your last
It
one?
used to be back slaps.
That's what you do with a baby.
They used to
You slap,
go,
you turn them upside down and slap the fire out of them.
so noted for bringing abdominal thrust mainstream, claimed that back slaps were proven to cause death by lodging the foreign objects into the windpipe. So in 1982 is when they finally stopped doing back blows. Like somebody gets something stuck and you just start punching them in the back, hoping that it would.
But see, you know what's weird about that? Is that, so like lifesavers,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
The, like,
me,
yeah, no.
firemen,
Or
police officers,
or the
paramedics.
donuts on a boat. I'm not talking about those either. I'm talking about the candy, the mint,
Milky Way.
the lifesaver mint.
Oh, they come in mint flavor?
You're gonna make me mad. The lifesaver mint that has the hole in the middle.
Uh-huh.
You know, he created those because his kid choked on candy.
Oh, so
That's what the hole's for.
It could
is you can
pass
still
through.
breathe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But he made it in 1912. So he knew.
He knew what? That
He didn't know the Heimlich or his kid would have been okay.
yeah, but he knew that wind can still pass through a circle, but that's not abdominal thrusts. That's what we're talking about. It's abdominal thrust, not because they used to just slap you on the back. That's what you're talking about. Okay, well,
I'm just
ancient
reading that has
Romans-
nothing to do with his kid.
Oh.
It was like cool looking. That's why he did it in 1912.
Freaking, you got fooled, man.
Oh, I don't believe the internet.
Okay, so last one.
All right.
We didn't know how mountains were formed or volcanoes or earthquakes happened until
The 50s.
1966.
66.
We were putting men into space,
Yeah.
but every time an earthquake happened, we were like, what the
Stomachs. Earth's stomachs grumble.
we were just like, oh, that's weird, man. All right, well, that's probably why we're putting people in space.
We got to get out of here.
Something's
Things
going
fall
on.
apart.
Something's happening. Pompeii's coming back. Well, did you see that volcano the other day?
Oh, I thought
we
you
got
were
to
gonna
get
tell
out
me-
of here.
Did you see that picture that they unearthed this guy at Pompeii? I'm just going to show it to you. Sorry
Was
for
he-
everybody listening.
Was he dabbing?
No.
Was he doing like the Applebee's dance? Fancy like Applebee's and
No. Have you seen this? That they. It's been a couple of years now, but they. That's how they found a guy.
Oh, he got hit by a rock.
It's a skeleton
We'll
because
put
they.
the picture up right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's how
But
they
describe it for the people who are just listening.
the guy, it looks like an archaeological site, and it's like hip bones down of
Yeah.
a skeleton, and there's a giant rock where it just hit him in the chest,
Yeah.
and lodged into the ground. That's crazy.
I get the space race now.
Yeah, get off.
Makes more sense.
This crazy
Yeah.
planet.
Because that's what's happening right now is we don't understand climate change and we're like,
Yeah,
we got to get out. We got to go to Mars.
we gotta go.
Yeah. Mars is more habitable.
You ready for some Would You Rathers? A few. Where are we at?
59 minutes.
All right, so we got a couple.
Okay.
Or do we?
Like 2. 3. We'll do 3.
Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or in a coma for a decade?
Jail.
Jail?
Yeah. 5 years is...
Less than 10.
Yeah. Either way is going to be miserable.
But you're in a gay-heavy jail for 5 years or a coma for 10. You'd be rested when you woke up. I might take that coma.
Do you sleep good in a coma, or are you just
I don't know.
unconscious?
I've never been in one, but I'd like to try. Would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
Sight.
Oh, really? You're blind?
I don't remember anything?
Yeah, but I'll just make new ones. I don't know if it meant like you have amnesia, like you don't know who you are. Just like your memories.
What, if you don't have your memories, then how do you know who you are?
Yeah, I didn't take it that literal, though.
Memories are a culmination of who you are.
Okay, I'll just start over with my eyeballs. That's fine. You're blind.
I don't need to see that much stuff.
That's crazy. Your life
My car
is...
drives itself.
If you can make it to your car and crank
I think I could figure out getting in my car. All right, come on.
Would you rather give up temperature control, like air conditioning and heat, or the internet? I'll just read a good book in the air conditioning.
I guess so, yeah. Yeah.
I'll be real well
I can still watch TV, right?
Yeah, just no internet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Whew, that's a tough one, though.
What was the one you come up with earlier?
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Crap. I didn't write it down.
Heimlich Maneuver?
No. It was after that. Would you rather be...
iPhones? Vasectomies?
No. Would you rather be 8 feet tall or 5 feet tall?
5 feet. I'm only a foot shorter than I am now. I'm 6 foot tall right now, so I'd be a foot shorter.
No, you're taller than 6 foot.
I'm 6'3", but still.
That's
A normal man is like 5'9".
5'10".
Okay.
Yeah. I'm 5'9" on a good day.
Okay. So just you take 9 inches off, or
I'd rather be dead.
You're a fucking giant.
I'd rather be dead than be 5 feet tall. You don't know what it's like being 5'8".
You don't know what it's like to be 8 foot tall.
I'd like to try. I'd give it a shot over 5 feet.
You would have to eat so much food all the time. Think about how much more energy you're wasting all the time.
Think about how lonely you'd be at 5 feet tall. You ain't marrying nobody.
Not that bad.
You'd have to marry a little person.
No. You wouldn't have to.
You wouldn't have. You'd be single.
You'd just be short.
5 feet tall. That'd be. I'd be a recluse.
It's either 12 inches shorter than a normal, or it's 10 inches shorter than a normal man.
Yeah, but in height, that's a huge difference.
Or 2 feet taller.
What about 7 feet tall or 5 feet tall?
Still 7 feet tall is big.
7 feet tall is crazy tall.
What's a door frame?
Like around that, I don't know. But or 5 feet tall. You don't know what it's like being 5 feet tall as an adult.
That's fine.
I don't either, but I'm close. It's awful.
It's awful.
It's miserable.
How miserable it? What's happening to you day in and day out that's
just,
so bad
just
about
knowing that I'm that short.
All right, one more. We went over how many we were supposed to go, but one more.
Sorry. Okay, let me make sure. Oh, this is okay. Would you rather lose all your teeth or lose a day of your life every time you kiss somebody? It's a weird one.
I guess I'm already married. What do I need my teeth for?
True.
Other than
and I'll just
chewing.
get some bomb dentures.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd lose my teeth.
Man, that would suck, though. What if you couldn't get dentures? And it was just mashed potatoes and applesauce?
Well, I mean, you can eat whatever you want. You just got to
you
just
gum
gum
it up,
it. Yeah. I'd lose my teeth.
Dang. I think I would, too.
Because, I mean,
I kiss
every time
my daughters and my wife so much.
Yeah.
I'd already be dead.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be like retroactively dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. We ain't got time for one more.
All right, one more.
All right. Okay.
If you hurry, one more.
Would you rather have a child every year for 20 years
No.
or never have any children?
Never have any children. Talking about I'm about to have 20 kids.
If you said 10.
If you said 5.
I was getting to 5. I just started with 10.
If you said I'm gonna have 5 children.
So every year for the first 20 years of your marriage, you had a kid.
So she's gonna be pregnant all the time.
Hot dog down the hallway.
Well, but she's just gonna be pregnant all the time.
Yeah.
She's gonna be miserable for the first 20 years of our life.
Just think like,
Just make me miserable.
all right, you're pregnant again.
Leave her alone. Just make me miserable.
Yeah. But
'Cause I
like,
can deal with me being miserable.
but just think like, okay, I just put down the first 12. Now let me help you. Let me rub your feet because I know you're 9 months pregnant with our 13th, and I just put 12 kids to bed.
I'd be not micromanaging. I'd have that stuff divvied out.
Oh yeah,
Like, all right, 12-year-old
you're
puts
taking care of the
puts
11-year-old.
8 through 11. You're putting them away.
Is yeah.
Six,
it would be
6 and 7. You're putting yourself to bed.
And then once you hit double digits, you're parent number 3.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So 20 through 10 are taken care of 10 through 1.
Yeah,
And then I'm not even there.
We'd split it right down the middle. All right. So if I've got 12 kids, 6 and up, you're putting another kid to bed.
Y'all are sharing a bed.
Yeah.
Because what house am I living in? What Swiss Family Robinson house do I have to fit 20 kids in?
You'd have to find an old abandoned orphanage.
An old
live
summer
in it.
camp cabin.
Yeah. You're gonna have to
It would just be
buy
a
out a summer
giant-
camp and then
I
live
bet
there.
you'd have so many TLC shows and stuff, though.
Oh yeah, you'd make some money.
Yeah,
but
but
God, you'd be miserable.
But you're going to spend it on children.
I couldn't do that.
Hand me down. Like your 1-year-old, your clothes are 19
I'm only
years
buying
old.
clothes once. Like the 13th or the 20th, the first kid
is getting new
is
stuff.
getting new stuff every time, and then you're wearing hand-me-downs. I don't care if
Boy,
you're a
girl,
boy, girl.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's all gray.
Whatever you want to be.
Because after about a
when you
year,
grow
it's
up.
all going to be dirty, just brown. And
Everybody
So
gets
no
the same
kids.
clothes.
no kid.
Absolutely no kids. 20 or none. None. Would you like to get punched in the face 100 times or never get punched in the face?
Dang.
Never.
So a kid is getting punched in the face?
20 of them is.
You're right.
20 of them is getting punched in the face every day of your life.
I don't even know if that's possible.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Some grandma Geneva back in the day.
Geneva.
Yeah.
Did you want to say Jemima?
No, Geneva.
Racist.
I knew a Geneva. I knew an old lady named Geneva.
Was she at the convention?
She was like a billion years old.
Was she at the convention?
I can't. Convention for old people that I was at? Is that what you're
the
going to say?
Geneva convention.
Oh, probably.
That's a historical.
I know
thing.
what it is.
Okay.
I just thought you were making an old joke
I already
again.
did my one joke.
All right.
Yeah.
But she was like one of 15 kids.
That's how my grandmother was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how they all were back then.
Yeah. I am. I'm not doing that.
Dang. That's good to know where your priorities are on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've got to be a little selfish because I'm the only one taking care of me.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Episode
That
79.
was a good last one.
That was good. Appreciate it, guys. Glad we could talk to y'all and be a part of your lives and be in your homes and your places of work and your vehicles and
Your butts.